Hello, beloveds. Let me make sure I can get this. All right, guys, you're in the car with me again, beloveds, because it's time for Mama to go to work. Time to make the donuts, make all the monies for the donuts in the midst of all the snow. So yes, it's snowing in Wisconsin again. Hello, Lisa K. Snowing in Wisconsin again, loves. Oh my gosh. I'm really about moving. Good morning, darling. All set. So, Grand Rising. I have to start saying Grand Rising. Guys, if this is your first time here and you're watching this replay, energy. Okay. I really felt strongly to make this today because we there's been so much. I've just been observing people and talking to people, and this whole toxic energy. My toxic ex came back, or rearing their ugly head, or you know what I'm saying, like, and toxic people just like. I don't want to call them toxic people. There's just a lot of toxic energy. I don't want to say that people as human individuals are actually toxic. Let me turn this down. Because, I do choose to believe that people at their base core are good. They can choose to not be. So I would rather talk about repelling toxic energy. And even that statement, you're going to think this is really super weird. Even that statement is a false one. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're putting your energy into the repulsion or the rejection of another's energy, well, what are you in fact then doing? You're expending your own energetic units. I don't know what that noise is and why it's there. You're expelling your energetic units towards like in a negative fashion, because the act of repulsion is in and of itself a pushing away. Remember, we've talked a lot about this in the context of manifestation, that in the context of manifestation, if you are spending a lot of time like trying to get rid of negative thoughts, okay, and so let's say you're manifesting something and then you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't think it's gonna happen. You're like, blah, I gotta make this happen, right? That's energy not really well spent, because that energy itself is an energy of lack. The energy of repulsion in of itself is actually a negative thing, because repulsion in and of itself says, oh, don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. And we know we don't want you, but it's negative in nature and not full of love and light. So in order to repel toxic energy, you have to first go within you and say, what is this? What purpose is this? Me acknowledging it, bringing it in, allowing it to affect me. What is that serving me? Right? What is that serving in me? What is that doing for me? Because it's always doing something for you. Even if it's a negative something, it's always doing something. And the most interesting thing is this, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, I believe, either tonight or over the weekend, is that fear, right? I used to say this to my salespeople all the time. Fear is the greatest motivator known to man. Fear of loss will make you buy something. Fear of loss will make you sit in a movie that you don't like, because you done paid $11.50 for the darn ticket, and you done paid $15, $16, $20 for the popcorn and the soda. And you're like, gosh darn it, even if I ain't gonna like this movie, I'm gonna pay my money and set my tail down. I'm gonna go ahead on and finish watching this here movie. But why would you do that? You're wasting your time, right? You could be spending that time doing something you actually like. So fear is the greatest motivator, and typically fear of loss is the ultimate motivator. But fear of something is the greatest motivator we have. So usually when we're allowing the toxic energy to remain and to continue to barrage us and berate us and offend us and make us afraid, what are we afraid of? Are we afraid other people are going to view us in a negative way? Are we afraid of, the smear campaign? Are we afraid of, well, maybe this person will follow to take me back to court, or take my money, take my kids? I know I'm hitting a nerve here. Fire me from my job. It's really slippery, so guys, I'm just kind of being careful when I'm driving. So if you see my eyes get gigantic, it's because my car is sliding. So, what is it we're afraid of that we're allowing this toxic energy to affect us? Or what childhood, teenage, young adult fears is this triggering that we're allowing this toxic energy to affect us? You can get addicted to fear. You can get addicted to this sick cycle of, I'm going to be toxic and spew all over you and make you feel like crap, right? It's too early to cuss all your life. Or your daddy told you that all your life. Or you've been abused all your life, so eternally you think, I'm not worth anything. No one values me. I've been a punching bag or worse, right? I've been the brunt of people's jokes, or I've been the brunt of people's, sexual deviations, if you will, for all my childhood, so I'm not worth anything. So certainly you can punch me, because you can punch me figuratively or physically, emotionally, mentally, what have you. You could punch me because that's all I'm worth. So boss, you could talk down to me. People in my supposed to be friend circle, you could talk down to me. You could make bad videos about me. Do you see what I'm saying? That is what it's feeding. Somewhere deep down inside, you're not feeling like you're enough in an area. And when we have an area of energetic lack, that is a weakness. It's a chink in the armor. That then allows toxic behavior, toxic energy to come in, latch on, and boy, they'll ride that pony, honey. That will ride that bucking brown. You could try to buck them off and you become a codependent. At some point, you're going to be like, well, I'm done. I'm tired. Haven't you said that? I said, I'm just tired of it. It's just easier to give in. It's easier. Or you get tired and you're like, I'm going to blow the fuck up, right? Excuse my French this morning, y'all. I'm going to blow up. I'll get them. Right? We get so concerned about how others are going to view us, and we get so concerned and consumed and believe their threats. So how do we repel it? We repel it by not repelling it. We repel it by gray rocking it. We repel it by going within and saying, what is this? Why is this triggering me? I talk about that a lot. I got to get back to the toxic stuff. I think we're talking about toxicity today some more. This is Wisdom Wednesday today, y'all. So we're going to drop some wisdom today. This is Wisdom Wednesday. How do you repel toxic energy by not repelling it? Equal and opposites attract. If I don't may have a reaction, I will not get an equal and opposite reaction. If I don't have a reaction, let that sit with you. You ever experienced a bully or anything in school or even at work? But if you've ever experienced a bully in school, if you notice when people don't react to the bully, when people ignore the bully, when people don't feed into the jokes and crap that they'll say, the hurtful things that they say in a classroom, what happens? The bully stops. Why does the bully stop? Because the bully's not getting any reaction. There's no equal but opposite reaction. There's no energy coming back. That bully is trying to attract some energy, trying to attract some attention. That narcissist, that toxic, the person that's operating in narcissistic energy, the person that's operating in toxic energy, they are trying to get a reaction. They're trying to attract some energy from you. And the more you react, the more you feed it. It took me so long to learn that. Actually, it didn't. But the point is, the less I reacted to my ex, the less he acted up. Now, it didn't happen overnight where he just stopped acting up overnight. Trust and believe that. Now, I don't want anybody to think that they just won't stop on a dime, especially if you've been feeding a person. You know, that's like somebody, that's like y'all, when y'all, you know, get with these men or get with these women and y'all cook for them and do their laundry and all this. You first meet them. Grandma always told me, don't start doing something for someone you don't intend to do for them for the rest of your life. Just saying. Come on, man. Can we get this turn going? Thank you. So you know how y'all start all this, you do all this. And then pretty soon they stop saying thank you. What do you stop doing? You stop doing for them, hopefully. Why? Because they didn't say thank you. They don't appreciate it. How many times have you told someone, well, you don't appreciate nothing I do for you? Now, I know I've said that. How many times have you told somebody that? When people don't appreciate stuff that you do for them, you stop doing it. Why? Because you're not getting a reciprocal energy back from them. That is natural human nature. That is human nature. We seek an equal and opposite reaction to everything. So, to repel toxic energy, don't feed the beast. Don't feed into the toxic energy. Don't have a reaction to the toxic energy. And instead, go deep within and see what that is it's serving. Why are you reacting so much to it? Why do you still have this? For some people, why do you still have this need? I had to get over this concept of I cared what other people thought of me that the ex would tell horrible things about to me. Why do I care if he's telling one of his 5 to 10 women that I was a horrible person? I don't know them people. I don't care. I don't care that he's told his current wife that I'm everything but a child of God, honey. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because it don't freaking matter to me. You know why it doesn't freaking matter to me? Because all of that is a bunch of toxic, nasty, disgusting soup. That's just a toxic wasteland. That whole thing. And I'm choosing to not be in the, ooh, that was a bad accident, y'all. I'm choosing not to be a part of the toxic symptom. And trust and believe this. The toxic person, the person operating in toxic energy is going, when you stop that, like, feeding into it, when you just ignore them, literally just ignore them. Gray rock them, whatever you gotta do. And for a minute, they gonna kick up. And sometimes for a little bit longer than a minute. But trust and believe they ain't gonna kick up. Why? Because they're like, oh, no, you are not gonna not pay attention to me. I'm going to be a 2-year-old and stomp my feet, fall out on the floor, and kick my feet, and pay attention, you will, pay attention to me. Y'all know how them toddlers act. Don't play like you don't. You've seen many a child fall out in the middle of a store because mama wouldn't buy that toy or that candy. Don't tell me you ain't. And some of y'all are like me and have had one of them try it. One. Not all three. One. Once. Didn't happen again. But point being is this. You don't feed into that toddler type behavior with adults. Okay? We don't feed into it. So listen, this is what we do. We ignore it. Put out positive energy because we wish to attract positive energy. Look within and say, what is this triggering? So if they're saying something horrible about you, well, okay, what does it matter? They'll kick up even worse. And I can guarantee you that they will. But they will stop. Because they're not getting anything from you, their target. They might get fed all sorts of, oh, you're wonderful, and oh my gosh, how horrible that person treated you. Like, you're talking about you. Oh, they were horrible. Oh my God. Right? They'll get all that sympathy stuff. But guess what? Guess what? And as juicy and as fulfilling as yours. They really wanted your energy. They really wanted that good stuff. Right? They wanted that grade A. They wanted that grade A, positive, beautiful, intuitive, loving, believes in people, loves people, and people love them. That's the energy that they want. And they feel like somehow if they can't have it, then nobody else can. But I'm here to tell you that your light is greater than that darkness. So stop feeding into that darkness. That's how you repel it. You stop feeding into it. And you get stronger in your light. You get stronger in your abilities. You get stronger. And as you get stronger and your light shines greater and you heal, all of what they say, beloveds, ain't gonna make a hill of beans bit of difference. It don't mean nothing to the price of tea in China, as my dad used to always say. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm driving on these here roads. And I've already seen 2 accidents, y'all, so I gotta pay attention to the snowy roads. I will be on tonight, probably not till 8:30 or 9 o'clock Central Time. I have anybody that has pre-recorded readings that they've asked for from me, I'm going to do them tonight before I get online. So you will have them in your email. If you are scheduling time to work with me, beloveds, there is the ability to schedule your time. I have my hours on my website now for energy sessions and for readings. So when you do your purchase, please schedule your time with me. The calendar is there and it is operational. Okay? What else? Don't forget to please do check out the website for registration for the Ohio spiritual meetings. And for the Propel and Purpose conference. Guys, if you're in the Akron, Ohio area, you do want to come and see me there. Get attuned, manifestation, teaching, and live and in-person readings. And messages. There's going to be messages happening, guys. All three of those for $175 for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night, March 8th, Saturday, March 9th, and Sunday morning, March 10th. All right, I'm going to go. Oh, I know what I'm doing tonight. Tell your friends. I'm going to be doing a life purpose and spiritual purpose readings tonight in honor of the full moon. So we're doing full moon energy readings tonight, okay? Full moon energy readings tonight. It will be $10 for a reading tonight, just so you know. In and out. All right, gotta let you guys go. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys.